YouTube! Anyway, I am so excited to be back. In case you can't tell. Yay! I am, like, freaking out right now. So, I don't really have much to say, except for the fact that I'm finally back! I'm so excited! I couldn't really make a lot of videos when I was in Colorado because, well, given the nature of this channel, making videos when I was in that environment, I guess, wouldn't have been a good idea because you guys, I've explained my family to you guys before, and blah da 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 da, so yeah. And both of my aunt and uncle are retired, so they're literally always home, like, the entire day, 7 days a week, so I didn't really have much alone time, so I couldn't really make videos. And for the most part, I did keep up with new videos in my subscriptions, but after a while, it just got to the point where I got really frustrated because I couldn't make video responses and stuff, and so I'm like, I'll just catch up on all the videos when I get home. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've watched the new videos of a couple of channels already, and I still have a lot more. So I'm sorry if my comments and things have been kind of absent. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So yeah, and I've decided to kind of, with this channel, I kind of want a fresh start, you know, so I'm gonna make all of my current videos that are up right now private. I'm not gonna delete them because I don't have a lot of the videos that are on my channel on my computer. I've, like, deleted them or whatever. So deleting the videos would be kind of a bad idea. So I'm just gonna make them private, so if I ever want to put them up again, I can, and it'll be easy. But I kind of just want a fresh start, because I've had this channel for, I think, a year now. This particular channel, I've been on YouTube for longer than that, but this channel I've had a little over a year, and it's kind of gone in 50 different directions, and it's currently going in another direction, and so I just want a fresh start and be like, okay, new channel, if that makes sense. So yeah, don't be freaked out if my videos are all of a sudden gone. I'm not leaving. I'm so excited to be back. I can't even imagine, like, not being on YouTube anymore. Going that long without making videos was really, really hard for me. What else? So I'll tell you about Colorado. It was pretty cool. Colorado Springs is pretty much right on where the mountains start. I don't know if they're like the Rocky Mountains or the whatever. I'm not sure what mountain range it is, to be perfectly honest, and that sounds awful, but I'll look it up and I'll make sure. So yeah, it's the start of the mountains, and Colorado Springs is literally, like, one side is mountains, and then the other side is, like, flat plains. It's insane. When I was, like, driving from the airport to their house, I was like, what kind of crazy alien world is this? Needless to say, it's really different from the East Coast, or even the Midwest. It's completely different. It was really cool, though, because every time I would look out the window, I would see mountains, and I'm like, oh, mountains. Hello. So yeah, that was cool. We did a lot of stuff, like we went to Garden of the Gods, which I can't really explain what it is. It's basically a bunch of rocks, pretty much, but it's a lot more exciting than that. It's really pretty. I took lots of pictures and stuff. What else? And we went to Mueller State Park, which is on the other side of Pikes Peak, which is this mountain. It's the tallest mountain peak, like, that you can see from Colorado Springs. And And on New Year's, there's this group called the Navigators, and they hike up to top of Pikes Peak, and they set off fireworks for New Year's. So, it was pretty cool seeing fireworks, like, at the top of this mountain. And they were really, really small, because obviously they were really far away. But it was really cool. And I'm like, I can't believe there are people up there. So yeah, we went to Mueller State Park, and we drove around, and I got to see all the mountains and stuff, and we went to Bear Creek Canyon. And seriously, the entire time I felt like I was in Lord of the Rings, because those mountains look exactly like the Misty Mountains in Middle-earth, and it was, like, really cool. I'm like, I feel like there are dwarves running around beneath my feet inside of a mountain right now. So it was really, really cool. What else? Oh, I went to the Air Force Academy chapel, quote unquote. It's, like, really big. It's about the size of a cathedral, I would say. At least, not the whole cathedral, it's pretty much the size of, like, the sanctuary, the main part of the cathedral. It was really pretty. And it has, the top main part of it is a Protestant church, because the majority of people at the Air Force Academy are Protestant. And then right below that is the Catholic chapel. And then they have two smaller, they have a synagogue, which was really cool because I had never seen a synagogue before. It was really interesting, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in a synagogue right now. It was really cool. And the stones, actually, that made up the floor were from Jerusalem, so that was pretty cool. And then right off the synagogue, there's this tiny little room, and it's actually a Buddhist, temple? I don't really know what you would call it, but it's Buddhist. And so I went in, it was really, really cool, and it was just like, I don't know, it was very zen and relaxing. It was so awesome. And I thought of a few people on YouTube when I went into it, and I'm like, oh, I wish that they were here right now. I think that's pretty much all. I mean, I did a lot more stuff than that, but those are the most memorable ones. And needless to say, I am just so happy to be home. I mean, like, I love my aunt and uncle, they're awesome, but they don't have kids, so they don't really get how to, have a child in the house. And I'm not a child, but, they don't get how to have, like, a teenager, young adult in the house. And it was just really annoying and awful sometimes. Like, I got lectured about, like, the food that I ate, and it was so stupid. I'm like, I can eat whatever food I want. I'm not overweight, I'm not diabetic, I don't have food allergies, so just leave me alone. So, even just for that, I am so happy to be home. And I just miss New Jersey, because, I don't know, New Jersey grows on you after a while. Other updates. Oh, I found a bunch of, crystals in Colorado Springs, because, well, obviously since it's, like, mountains and stuff, there are just crystals and rocks laying everywhere. And I believe all of them are quartz. I'm not even going to show them to you because they're just normal quartz crystals. But I just found them, like, on the ground, and it was so cool. I'm like, you would never be able to find quartz or anything like that just laying on the ground in, like, New Jersey or somewhere else. So it was really cool, and getting to spend that time in nature was just amazing. Oh, another place that we went to is called Glen Erie, and it's a castle. It's not really, like, a castle, but it's, like, kind of like a really big mansion. And it was so cool. And we went into this guy back in, like, during the Victorian era. He built this house for his wife when they moved out to Colorado Springs. And it's really, really pretty and awesome, and I want to live there so bad. And the grounds are just, like, so beautiful. So I'm so happy that we got to go there. And they have, like, teas that they can go to, and it was really, really cool. We just went to, like, I don't know, it was just a normal tea. I guess you could say a normal tea. But it was awesome. We had little, scones and stuff, and we had, like, Devonshire cream that you put on, like, scones and stuff, and I love that stuff. I can never find it anywhere, like, in stores or anything, because in America nobody really eats it. And so having it again was like, oh, it was so delicious. So yeah, I don't really think there's anything else to say. I really want to keep talking, but there's nothing else to say. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Bye!